Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Krystal and you're watching Bond Book Reviews, where I put out weekly bookish content just for you. So today we're going to talk about my 5-star predictions. So I have not many books on my shelf at the moment because they're all in a book tree over there, but I have pulled aside 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books that I think are going to be 100% 5-star reads for me, based on other books I've read from these authors, people that I know and trust that have recommended them and said that I'm gonna love them, or just because they sound like a really good concept that I'm 100% gonna be interested in. So I figured I'd share it with you, and then we can see and hold myself accountable as to whether or not I was right in predicting that they were gonna be 5-star reads or not. It'll also come in really handy when I play pickpong. If I get the 5-star read prompt, I have to pick one of these books that is in this video. So, let's get started. First up is If You Want to Make God Laugh by Bianca Moraes. This was actually recommended to me by Shelf Love. I know her on Bookstagram. Her name is Ashley, and everything she recommends that I have read, I have wholeheartedly loved. So I'm thinking this is gonna be none too different, and I wanted more yellow books on my shelf. What can I say? But I absolutely love the sound of this one. It sounds very, very much like it's got great representation. It's gonna be very interesting, very different and unique to what I usually read, which I'm actually intrigued by. I also love the fact that this follows the story of 3 completely different women somehow coming together to create an amazingly unique story. I have heard nothing but good things about it, and usually when a book is hyped, I tend not to want to read it because I'm worried that the hype is going to be too much. But I think with this one, if Ashley's hyped it, I have to read it. I can't not read it, and I can't not put it on my 5-star prediction list. Next up is Beartown by Frederick Borkman. I love Frederick Borkman. I've said it on this channel once or twice before, and I will probably say it once or twice again. Anxious People was amazing. I'm reading A Man Called Ove at the moment, however you pronounce it, and absolutely loving it. I literally have finished half of it already, and I started it this morning. Probably gonna finish off the rest tonight. So I think that Beartown is definitely going to be a 5-star read. Easy Cat definitely brought this one to my attention and made me 100% want to buy it. So I put it on my wish list, and thankfully my friend Larissa bought it for me. So yeah, 100% 5-star list for sure. I actually don't even know what Beartown is about. I bought this one knowing 1, it was by Frederick Borkman, and 2, that Easy Cat had recommended it. That was it. Don't think I've even read the blurb. I'm not going to. I'm just going to start reading it. So 5-star prediction, going in blind. That's how much I love Frederick Borkman. Wonder. Now this is the entire collection. So this has both Wonder and, I always forget the sequel. Orgy and Me, I think, is the second part of that. But this is the complete collection. I have to admit, I was very much influenced by Gav at How to Train Your Gavin by this one. But I have since watched the movie with my partner Anthony, and we had so much fun enjoying it. I was in tears. And have you seen this cover? I mean, it's beautiful. I think it's going to be beautiful inside and out. 100% I'm going to give this one a 5-star prediction. If you don't know, this follows the story of a little boy who is disabled, and he very much shows that no matter what you look like, no matter what you do, no matter who you are, you can be a wonder and you can make the world a better place. And I think it is very, very wholesome and a very, very enjoyable story. I think I'm going to enjoy it more reading it than I did watching it. It's definitely 5-star prediction. Next up is a series I actually won. So this is Ash Princess by Laura Sebastian. I am giving this a 5-star prediction because it's very reflective. I'm giving this one a 5-star prediction because I think it sounds right up my alley. It sounds like the kind of YA fantasy that I enjoy. So just after I won this series, I actually noticed that someone on BookTube actually read this entire series in one weekend, and they really enjoyed it and said it took them on a bit of a wild ride, and that's what I like about a YA fantasy. By the way, holy cow, it's hot today in Australia, and standing in front of this light is really not helping, but you gotta do what you gotta do for the content, right? So this follows the story of a person who was a princess, and her parents were slain, and she was forced to marry the person that killed her family. From what I know is that she effectively takes it down from the inside, and she realizes that her words are more powerful than the sword, is the way that it's been described to me. So I love a really good badass main character that's witty and uses her words to fight. I always love it when I'll be like in the middle of reading and she'll say something that just like shuts someone down. I think I'm gonna give this one a 5-star prediction. Whether I gave this particular book a 5-star or whether I just give the overall series a 5-star, I definitely think I'm going to enjoy this series. So hopefully I start with a bang, but we will see. Another series which I'm giving the 5-star prediction to is the Selection series by Kira Cass. This has been obviously all over Bookstagram, all over BookTube. It is a very, very well-known series. There's actually quite a lot of people that I trust who have said that they would never pick the series up because they do not like the sound of it. But I don't know why, I just love the idea of Bachelor meets the Hunger Games. I just couldn't get enough. These covers are beautiful. I've seen them everywhere. I had serious FOMO, so I think I'm just gonna love it. I don't know why, but I'm predicting it's gonna be a 5-star read. The Selection is a chance of a lifetime. So it gives women the ability to take the heart of Prince Maxon. He is the ultimate prize. As for this one person that this story focuses on, American singer, she doesn't want to fall in love with Maxon because she's now gonna have to leave behind a secret lover that she's not allowed to be with. Then she meets Maxon and everything changes, and then it's kind of like this Bachelorette Hunger Games kind of esque story. I'm sold. I think I'm gonna love it. I think it's gonna be all the YA drama that I need. I'm probably gonna need to be in the mood for it, but I think I'm gonna give it a 5-star prediction for sure. Now for a fun thriller, because you know, I love a good thriller. Most thrillers I want to give a 5-star prediction to and then they let me down, but I don't think this one is gonna let me down. So this is The Sundown Hotel by Simone St. James. My biggest qualm about giving this a 5-star prediction is that I'm worried it's not going to scare me enough. In saying that, a lot of people have said that it will. A lot of people have told me that they think I'm going to love it. So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. I'm putting it on my 5-star prediction. I'm afraid to read it because I'm afraid it's going to let me down. But 5-star prediction for Sundown Motel by Simone St. James. I did put this on my thriller backlist want to read for a thriller readathon that I had in the month of September. Didn't get a chance to read it. It was the last book I had to read for that month and didn't get a chance to. So let's hope when I pick it up soon in the new year, it will be 5 stars. This is kind of a cross-generational missing person mystery from my knowledge. One person goes missing in 1982, in 2007 or 17. Someone who's related to that comes and moves to the hotel where the other person mysteriously vanished and crazy shit starts happening. I love to go into thrillers blind, otherwise I can kind of lose the mystery of it all. So that's pretty much all I know and that's all I want to know. But it's enough for me to potentially give it a 5-star prediction. Another 5-star, which I'm giving because of a recommendation from my mother, which is saying something because my mother doesn't like to read these kinds of books. But when she told me that she finished this book in 2 days, this is how thick it is. She finished this book in 2 days and was like, yeah, I think you'll love it. So putting it on my 5-star recommendation list, this is for you, Mum, and that is the Stephen King Outsider. It's loved by everybody. It's been turned into a TV series. Of course it's gonna be good, but I have been let down by Stephen King before. I'm sorry all you Stephen King lovers out there, but some of his new ones have been a little disappointing. So I'm giving this a chance and I'm hoping 5 stars. And the last, but potentially not the least, and the one that I'm most certain is going to be a 5-star read, is Wild by Krystal Hannah. Krystal Hannah is an autobi author for me. I've loved everything I've ever read from her, so I can generally say that it's going to be 5 stars without me even picking it up. Another one that I bought purely because of the author, have not read the back, going into it blind and trusting that I'm going to love it. So 5 stars, can't tell you anything about it other than the fact that it has a stunning cover. And then it's from Krystal Hannah. So these are my 5-star predictions. Let's hope that I'm not let down. I've got some pretty good ones on here. Let me know down in the comments, do you believe any of these will be 5-star reads? Have you read any of these? Were they 5-star reads for you? Let me know. I think I'm gonna be pretty pleased. I've got some great books on my shelf. I'm pretty stoked with what I have to come for the year of 2021. So yeah, let me know, which one should I start with? Do you agree with my choices? And until next time, happy reading, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe for more bookish content.